What up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army. Yesterday, I did give you guys an early review on the Air Jordan 4 Frozen Moment. So make sure when y'all get the time that y'all go and check out that early review for your boy. Also, make sure y'all still hitting that thumbs up, Army. I noticed that because y'all been hitting the thumbs up, YouTube has been pushing the videos a lot further. So before we even get too in depth with this video, Army, just take 1 second. Just 1 second out your day. Y'all remember those commercials like, if you just take a second out of your day and help, you know, these animals, you can save the lives of many. Army, just make sure y'all smash that thumbs up for your boy so this video can go far, because I really want to talk about the topic of the price increase on these Air Jordans every year. But before the prices of these joints start skyrocketing and Nike really start digging deep into our pockets, Army, I want y'all to go ahead and grab y'all some Shopgld jewelry. We still right in the heart of summer. And your boy, hey, I got on my gym coach. He is a UFC fighter and he just won his UFC fight the other day, man. So if you still out there trying to get them gains and you want to look good for the summer, make sure you got some Shopgld to go perfect with every outfit and with every sneaker that you put on. And of course, Army, I'm saving y'all 33% off if you're using my promo code, so make sure y'all peep this right quick. Run over there to Shopgld, Army, and make sure y'all grab y'all some jewelry. Summer ain't really even started yet, man. We like 30% in the summertime yet, Army, so make sure y'all go grab y'all some jewelry. I'm a fan of gold, so the pieces that I get from Shopgld is solid gold pieces, but they also got pieces for everybody's price range, man. You get gold plated, they got silver, they got white gold, everything that you can think of, they have it on there. Bracelets, watches, earrings, and on top of that, Army, y'all know your boy is not going to tell y'all to shop anywhere without giving you guys any kind of discount. So make sure that y'all are using promo code Unbreakable to give you guys over 30% off all Shopgld items. And on top of that, your favorite artist is rocking Shopgld as well. And Shopgld is licensed by the MLB, NFL, NBA, NCAA, and of course my fam over there at Marvel. Even though I ain't part of the Marvel fam, but y'all already know what I'm talking about, Army. So make sure y'all go and grab y'all some Shopgld jewelry so that way y'all can be fly and fresh for the remainder of the summer. Use my promo code at checkout. That way you guys can save big. And as always, make sure you thank me later. So again, Army, the promo code and the link is in the description section below to save you guys over 30% on all Shopgld jewelry. Go grab you some solid gold. That's like the only thing that I really purchased is that solid gold, that 14 karat, 24 karat. It is available over there at Shopgld. And of course, Army, make sure you thank me later. But it ain't really no thanking right now, man. But well, before I say that, man, I gotta thank Z Sneakerhead and Sneaker Files for keeping us up to date on everything that is dropping in summer 2024. It's crazy to think how far ahead these guys are able to get this important sneaker information for us. And of course, if Z Sneakerhead and Sneaker Files is watching this, I appreciate it, and the Army appreciate it as well. But yesterday, Z Sneakerhead and Sneaker Files gave us an update on the Air Jordan 4 Military Blues. Now, these are scheduled to drop May of 2024. And before I even get to the price, Army, this is the last one that we need. We've gotten the Air Jordan 4 Black Cements with the Bread 4s in 2019. We got the Air Jordan 4 Fire Reds. Was it Fire Reds in 2020? I want to say Fire Reds was in 2020. Then we got the Air Jordan 4 White Cements back in like 2016. So it's been a minute for those. But these are the last ones right here. Last time we seen these were 2012. And last time we seen them with Nike Air was 1989. So celebrating the 35th anniversary of the Air Jordan 4, Nike is giving us the Air Jordan 4 Military Blues with Nike Air, something that we've been asking for many, many years to get. Now, retail on them joints will be $215. That is a $5 increase from the other Air Jordan OG silhouettes that Jordan Brand has been giving us. And I always say this, Army, like, I'm willing to pay that, you know, extra couple dollars, you know, if, I mean, we gonna get an OG specs, you know, OG box, like, I'm cool with that. But now it's starting to get to the point where every single year we are starting to see an increase on popular Air Jordans. I mean, we've been getting an increase on just the regular GRs too, but Nike has been throwing that extra on top of Retro 11s and on every single OG. Like some OG, like even the playoff 8s, I want to say gonna be $210. Now y'all could have kept the playoffs at $190. It's, even though it's an OG, like mugs, you gotta love the Retro 8 if you really gonna, you know, spend that bread for them. But let's start with the Air Jordan 11s. Like, man, Army, back in college days, them joints was $175 retail, $185, $200. Then it went to what, $220, $225. Now they're gonna be $230 this holiday for the Air Jordan 11. I'm still gonna call them DMPs until they give us, you know, another name for them joints. But, I mean, we've been used to the Air Jordan 11s going up in price because of the demand. And because whenever it's a high demand for a particular Air Jordan silhouette, Nike sees it and Nike just slowly starts to increase the prices. Again, it started off with the Air Jordan 11s. Then what? The Air Jordan 1s back in 2014 was $140 retail. Now they're $180. The Air Jordan 4s, even the Frozen Moments. The Frozen Moments are retailing at $210. I still feel like that should have been a $200 shoe. But since it's an Air Jordan 4, Nike wants to add that extra $10 on top. Now, I've been saying this for years, y'all. Nike sees the prices that we are paying resale. So if we paying early on the Air Jordan 4 military blues, let's say early pay is going to be going $400, right? So Nike just like, well, hey, if y'all going to pay that $400 for them early or after they release, why should we continue to just cut ourselves out? Now, in a business perspective, that make a lot of sense, but a lot of people also got to remember that Nike already increasing the price of the shoe by, I don't want to just randomly say a number, let's just say a couple 100%. If it's costing $15, $20 to make the shoe, but then they charging $210, like they already making they bread just from the jump. But I know, you know, in sneakers, a lot of people say resellers are greedy. You know, and hey, being on both sides of the spectrum, Army, as far as a reseller or as far as just your average consumer, I try to look at both perspectives of it. Business move, yeah, but also, like, Nike is also eating off the fact that they seeing that these prices are being increased every time it's a high demand shoe. Like, Mud's gonna pay that extra. Like, even myself, you know, the Air Jordan 4 military blue, we've been wanting it for so long. So yeah, when they come out, I'm gonna pay that $215. I'm gonna pay that $215 retail for them. So if these joints sell out at $215, Nike gonna be like, hey man, well, once we drop them Air Jordan 4 white cements again, why not make them $250? Like, they're gonna continue to push the envelope until we push back. But we can't push back until we stop paying resale prices. Now again, Army, like, I don't want to get on here and sound like a hypocrite and be like, don't pay resale prices, you know, when I still sell shoes. Like, I can't do that. So again, that's why I try to look at things from both perspectives. Like, man, like Nike, they see it. They 100% see it. They see the $500 paying early for some Nike What the Ducks or $700 for a pair of Kobe's early. Like, they see it and they just like, well, again, if they gonna pay $800 for this shoe early, what's an extra $5 on top? And when I was doing my Here It Go yesterday, I was just like, man, you know, it could be minuscule to a lot of people that Nike is adding an additional $5 on top of the Air Jordan 4 military blues. But when you do the numbers, if you do 1 million pairs with an extra $5 on top, bro, that's $5 million extra that Nike is going to make literally just by saying, hey, let's just add an extra $5 on top of these. Again, to us, man, it's $5, bro. It ain't nothing. A gallon of gas is almost $5 in some places. So to most people, it ain't nothing. But to Nike, hey, that's still $5 million that they just taken to the bank just because. So I asked a question like, what do y'all think the cap is gonna be? Because we paid $250 for a retail pair of Air Jordan 11s. That's already been done. I want to say even the Pinnacle 11s, like the gray suede, the premiums, those was more than $300 retail. So we've already showed Nike that, hey, you know, y'all give us these high numbers as far as retail, we still gonna pay it. And for those who do take the L's, they still gonna pay that resale value. So is it the sneaker community fault that these prices are still going up? Or is it just Nike like, recession is around the corner, inflation is real, like, hey, we ain't making as much money as we made last year? Or are they just saying like, hey, bro, these sneakerheads are paying 7 times what we are charging retail, so why can't we increase these joints by an extra $5? Now, again, Army, it didn't really click until I'm just like, damn, the DMP 11s, they charging $230 this year for them joints? Like, what's going on with that? Like, the cool grays was already a price increase. So now 2 years later, bro, they add another 5 on top, man. It's just like, we gonna continue to pay it. So again, I ask, at what price do y'all think Nike gonna be like, okay, general releases, we can max them out at $250. Special shoes, we can max them out at $300, and they still gonna pay it? Or do y'all think that it's gonna be a day where the sneaker community just say like, hey, we done paying these Nike prices? But I also feel like it needs to be a step further where people just say, hey, we done paying these resale prices. And again, it's such a sticky situation in a sense, because I still feel like Nike thrives and these sneaker stores thrive off resale dollars. Because it's just, again, if they seeing these shoes going for this amount after retail, it's just like, bro, like, why can't we do it? And then somebody who would think like, well, Nike, bro, y'all already charging, 300-400% more than what y'all paid to get the shoe made. So it's just like, who's really the reseller when you really think about it? Because again, and this even go for like our Foot Locker, JD Sport, Finish lines, like they still paying wholesale for the shoe. They making their money on top of it as well, man. So that's why I always say, just like, I get it. Reselling is such a frowned upon thing in the sneaker community. But nobody is also holding that same energy when it comes to just sneaker stores. Maybe because it's suggested retail price, and you hear retail and then we just like, cool. At the same sense, don't nobody walk into Walmart and be like, hey, I know Walmart bought this milk at wholesale, so why should I pay $5 for this gallon of milk when I know Walmart probably paid maybe like $1.25 for it, or 50 cents for it, whatever the case may be. That's how I look at stuff, Army. Like, when people complain about reselling their sneakers, I'm like, is that the same thing that goes on over there in the world of art? Where somebody is charging now $1 million for an Andy Warhol or for a Keith Haring original sketch. Like, do people in the art world complain about reselling like they do in sneakers or with cars? You buy old school Impala for $8,000 and then you fix it up and you resell it for $30,000-$40,000. Like, do people look down upon like that? And that is a legit question for the people who actually are dabbling in those type of fields. Because for me, with Pokemon, like, Army, I can open up a pack of Pokemon cards, pay $3 for a card, grade it, it's $1,000 card, sell it for $1,000, and it's no big deal. So why is it when it comes to sneakers, is reselling is just like the end all be all? And nobody really want to rock with people who really, who dibble and dabble and reselling. Like, that's a legit question. I'm just asking a question in this video, Army. And I just want to read the comments in the comment section below and really see how y'all feel about this, and what could honestly be the conclusion to everything. Because again, like, a lot of people trip on resellers, but we got to remember, it was resellers back in the day, in the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s, the early 2000s. But now I feel like it's more resellers than it is actual people who is in the culture just because they want to be in it. Now, when sneakers became a $1 billion industry, we did get a lot of influx, of just people trying to get in it for the money. And I still want to do a video about this topic later on, but I just felt like it kind of does play into the role of the prices increasing in today's prices for these sneakers. And also, just like how my man who got the What the Dunks coming out, the Essen Chan, I know it's a lot of stuff going on right now with his dunks and something with a reseller, and then they talked, and then Essen Chan offered him a friends and family pair, and now the community is just like, man, Essen Chan ain't for the community. You know, he's applauding resellers, and then Essen Chan just like, hey, nah, y'all got it mixed up. So it's just a lot of, I feel like it's just a lot of maybe social media. I know a lot of people blame YouTubers for the reason why the sneaker community, and hey, you know, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. You know, some people be like, hey, Bray, you the reason why XYZ is going on. Do I 100% think it's true? No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? But people are still entitled to their own opinion. So why do you think we are currently at this point right now in sneakers where prices are continuing to go up? My only thing is this, y'all. One, I cannot control resellers. Two, I cannot control the prices of sneakers increasing. Three, I can't control, it's a lot of stuff in sneakers that we just cannot control. Only thing that I can control is where I spend my dollars. So if I'm saying, hey, Nike, y'all at $215 for these, I'm done. That's my personal opinion. That's my personal belief. But these joints are still going to sell out. If I'm just like, hey, I will never support a resale shop or a reseller, hey, that's my personal opinion. Those shoes are still gonna move. So how do you think as a community we can all get together and be like, man, something just gotta change? But I honestly feel like, Army, keep it a buck, nothing is gonna change. I just don't. Prices gonna increase, but the only thing, again, before I get out of here, the only thing wrong with the price increase is the quality goes down. If we was getting an increase in price, but we're also getting an increase in quality, I'm here for it. But when you give us an increase in price, but the quality is down, but 30 years ago, the quality was up and the price was down, it just don't make sense. So my only thing is, for Nike, the only thing that I feel like could be some kind of happy medium is if Nike increases the quality of their shoes along with increasing the price of the shoes. I feel like that's the only thing that can justify the increase of prices, because that's one of the main things I've seen in the comment section. A lot of people was like, man, Break, like, I'll be cool with it, but the price of the shoes is high and the quality of it is low. It just really don't make any sense. You got a lot of people who don't even want to buy the shoes anymore because of how bad the quality is with Nike, man. It's just how it is. It's just the current state of sneakers, Army. So, again, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the price increase of the Air Jordan 4 Military Blue in 2024. I want to say the Air Jordan 4 Bread Reimagined is going to be $215 as well. So, again, it seems like Nike is targeting the popular shoes. Retro 4s is the move right now. Retro 1s was the move a couple years ago, and Retro 11s was the move before the Retro 1s became hot. So again, I don't know what's the next hot Air Jordan that's going to be, but I can guarantee you if it's a 3 or if it's a 5 or a 9 or whatever it is, and we start really buying them, their price going to go up. And, I mean, it could just all be economics, supply and demand. So, Army, I'm going to leave y'all with that. Comment down in the comment section below. I'm really going to try to comment back to at least 80% of the comment section. That's gonna be my goal, Army. I need to have better communication with the Army, y'all. So I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable vote. Unbreakable Army, stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones and of course remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the uses. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old's tough, but he get him easy. Yours old him first season. Them most beefy looking like 2 laps. 2 less cause your ass taking nail.